we're going to have a fourth wave in the fall. I think that's pretty clear now. We've seen what's happened in Israel and the UK and what is now going on in the United States. Waves take a while to get going. In a sense, you could argue that this wave has already started because Delta variants are in fact on the rise, even as cases overall go down. That's what happened with the Alpha variant before the third wave. So that's already happening, but the fourth wave will be driven by and suffered by unvaccinated people, millions of them. It's going to be very rare for a fully vaccinated person to end up in the ICU or to end up succumbing. We now know that the Delta variant is more virulent, right? That's research just published by David Fisme and Ashley Tuitt, my colleagues at the University of Toronto. It's not just more contagious, it's more virulent. We have more serious outcomes. We don't know that about Lambda yet. And I think it's really important not to rush to conclusion that variants of concern become so because they outcompete other variants. So we'll know in a particular geography, if one strain takes over, it's got some advantage, that becomes concerning. That's not the same as added virulence. In other words, to be more contagious isn't actually to be more deadly, but they can go hand in hand, and I think they often do go hand in hand. So we know for the Delta variant that the stakes are higher, and that the horrible news reports we saw in India were a very good presage of what states can expect when they don't take measures. We're not going to see what happened in India because we're in a very different place with respect to our health system, with respect to measures in place, with respect to immunization, and even just levels of poverty, which are a huge risk factor for COVID. So I'm not going to suggest that it's going to look like that, but I think that India does provide a real cautionary tale about the severity of Delta. And I think that we really need to drive that message home to people who are unvaccinated.